Anorexics are just trying to get attention. People do not develop anorexia as a way to seek out attention. Although it is maladaptive, anorexia can sometimes serve as a person's way to cope with something painful in his or her life. Anorexia is about vanity. If an anorexic says they're fat, they're just trying to get compliments. People with anorexia experience a real distortion in their body image. This is one of the symptoms of the illness. Often, a person with anorexia will view his or her body very differently than we view it. People choose to have anorexia. People do not choose to have anorexia. Like other forms of eating disorders, it is a serious psychiatric illness. Anorexia is a rich, young, white girl's problem. Research has shown that this is not true. A person with anorexia may be from any racial, ethnic, or economic background. Anorexia does not discriminate. It affects young and old, male and female. People with anorexia don't binge eat. People with anorexia may sometimes engage in binge eating. Binge episodes are often followed by an attempt to purge what has been consumed, though, through the use of laxatives, vomiting, or excessive exercise. A person cannot have anorexia if they eat 3 meals a day. Fasting is not the only means of food restriction. It may be that a person limits the type of food eaten or the amount of food eaten. For example, a person may eat a normal amount of food for several days and then follow this with severe calorie restriction. A related misconception is that people with anorexia do not eat junk food, only healthy food. This is not necessarily the case. In fact, anorexics may eat sugary food in order to gain energy. You can't die from anorexia if you exercise and keep your heart and body strong. Anorexics may believe this myth in an attempt to convince themselves their illness is not serious. Some believe that vitamin supplements will protect their bodies from the effects of malnutrition. However, this is not true. Malnutrition will affect them anyway in extremely serious ways. Anorexia is all about control. There is some truth to this statement, but it is important to clear up any misconceptions surrounding the idea of control and eating disorders. A person with anorexia may feel that he or she has been unable to affect change in certain aspects of life, or may feel unable to control the unfolding of certain life events. He or she may instead attempt to control food intake as a way of having mastery over one area of life. For some patients, anorexia serves as a distraction from other painful, seemingly unmanageable feelings or events. A person with an eating disorder does not know of any other way to cope. But most would change this if they could. Part of the recovery process is acquiring other, healthier ways of coping with life's challenges. Anorexia is just a phase. This is the final most important thing, because anorexia isn't just a phase. Anorexia is never normal behavior. It is an eating disorder that needs serious attention.